you this morning. I'm going to be sharing about a passive income stream that I found just 4 months ago. Again, so excited to be here with you. My name is Lee Meyer. I am a stay-at-home mom of four in Washington State, and I'm going to be sharing sharing about this passive income stream with you. And so excited for you to be here with me. I'm going to move you guys back just a tad so you can see, and then I'm going to flip this around. Okay. All right. I think we are about in business. Go ahead, come on in and join me to talk about passive income, about making $10,000 this month. This is October. We're only a week into the month. $10,000 is still possible for you. So awesome. I think we're rolling. I think I've got everything going to be able to go live in two places. And so got that past that technology little hump there. This is my website right here, empoweredpassiveincome.com. My name is Lee Meyer. I'm in Washington State. I'm a mom of four kids, and I needed a way to be able to get my time back with my kids. There just was not enough time in the day to try and work a side hustle, making a few bucks here, a few bucks there. The math was not adding up. It wasn't adding up enough to put groceries on the tables these days. We've got a family of six, so you can imagine like going to the grocery store, how much that costs. And then you've got car repair bill on top of it, medical bills on top of it. You add in all of these other expenses. The house needs painted, we need new gutters, you add up all of those things, and making a few bucks here, a few bucks there, like the math just was not working out. So I needed a better way, and I wanted to be able to get my time back with my kids. I didn't want to have to spend any more time away from them. I didn't want to have to take away any more time from the limited time that I already have with my kids. I see how quickly time is passing by. I just wanted to get that time back with them, be able to have, enough money to go out and make memories with them now. So empoweredpassiveincome.com. For those of you just hopping in here, my name is Lee Meyer. I am a mom of four in Washington State. So excited for you to be joining me. Go ahead and drop it in the comments what state that it is where you're tuning in from. My goal is to one day have every single state represented here. We may even have other, countries represented here. So drop it in the comments where you are from. Again, I am in Washington State over on the West Coast. Still early here. I'm going to be actually having the majority of my workday done before my kids are even up. It's before 6 a.m. here. So empoweredpassiveincome.com. When you go here, this is where you're going to get my 6-figure blueprint. This is going to break down exactly how making $10,000 this month is possible for you, even as somebody who is brand new to online business, even as somebody who has no following, who has no tech skills. So when you get here, empoweredpassiveincome.com, you're going to see a place to put in your email. That's actually what's going to get you that 6-figure blueprint. So put that in on the very next page. As soon as you submit, you're going to get a video that explains the entire 6-figure blueprint to you, exactly how it works. And watch that video. It's a short video. It's like maybe 15 minutes max. Watch that all the way through, and that's going to answer all of your questions about exactly how this works. You're going to watch that all the way through. Underneath that video, there is a button. You're going to click that button. That's going to take you over to the 4 different products that are available to be able to get started with your own passive income stream. Again, I found this 4 months ago. I did not think that I could do it. I didn't think that it would work for me. I actually tested it out over here on TikTok with a brand new account, no followers. I went and created an account. I went and downloaded the app. I didn't even have the app right. So I went and got the app, had to create an account, started brand new from scratch, 0 followers, nobody, right? Got on and then started following our process that we teach inside of our blueprint and started seeing money come in from that. So that is why I am so excited, because you do not need to have a following for this to work. You do not need to have, that prior experience. You do not need to get on any of these grow lives or follow trains or whatever they are in order to start, to get to a place where you're able to start making money. You can start making money right where you're at with the followers that you have. That is one of the biggest myths out there. And I want to just clear that out of the air right now, is that you do not need followers to make money. We teach you how to make money, right from the beginning, right from day one. We actually have a training inside of our program that's called Launch to Profit, and that shows you how to get profitable in your first 7 days. So imagine getting started with the online business, going through that training, and you're not only like broke even from your investment, but you have extra money coming in during those 7 days. That is what the Launch to Profit is all about. So empoweredpassiveincome.com, for those of you just hopping in here, coming through, and you're like, what is going on? What is this? What is this passive income stream? This is where you're going to go to get all of the information about exactly how this works, what this six-figure blueprint is. And when you go here, you're going to see a place to put in your email. Go ahead and put that in, and then that's going to get you the blueprint. And so with this, I'm going to break this actually down into 4 steps of how to hit that $10,000 this month. We've got, almost the entire month, like 3 weeks of the month. This is a long month, but this is possible for you even with the 3 weeks that we have left in the month. We're, already October 8th, already a week's gone by, but it is still possible to hit that $10,000 this month. And that is the number one reason, like probably my favorite reason of why I love this. Not just that it's passive, but that I'm actually able to hit bring in real amounts of money for my family, to actually be able to, before I was making a few bucks here, a few bucks there, $10 here, $20 there, maybe $30 on a good item, maybe $50 on a good item. It just, stacked up so slowly. And I felt so hopeless going, okay, this is just not stacking up enough. The math isn't quite working out here to be able to, pay for my car, to be able to pay for the house needing painting, to be able to put groceries on the table, to be able to pay for medical bills, all of those things. So to have a way like this where I'm able to bring in hundreds of dollars at a time that actually stacks up, that actually puts a dent in things, it's taken me from that place of being stressed and anxious and worried, going, okay, the math isn't quite working out here. What am I supposed to do other than just not sleep at night to work my side hustle? What am I supposed to do, other than taking more time away from my family, being more exhausted, more tired? Like there just wasn't, that time in the day. So to be able to get this time back, to be able to bring in hundreds of dollars at a time that actually stack up, and to do it in a way that is passive. I'm going to be explaining all of this, exactly what this is that I'm talking about when I mean passive, and what I mean, sales coming in on automation. But the very first step to you hitting $10,000 this month is to start with highly in demand products. What you might not realize, so highly, see if I can spell this early in the morning. So highly in demand products. With these products, these are actually, I'm kind of running out of room. With these products, these are actually in the e-learning industry. This is actually the biggest industry that is out there right now. This is where the most money is being spent, believe it or not, on e-learning products, on people purchasing things like courses, on purchasing programs, purchasing digital products. This is where $1.2 billion is being spent every single day. Like I just yesterday made between, I don't know, I did added up like $100 to $200 on digital products, on e-learning products. This is billions of dollars a day being spent. I'm going to repeat that, every single day on these types of products. This is this is billion, this is not million. And this is what is being spent every single day on digital products, on things that people can't, reach out and hold. That my background, where I was coming from, was selling physical products. So to wrap my brain around, okay, people are spending this amount of money on things that you can't even reach out and hold. They're spending this to gain the knowledge. They're spending this to get the help with the problem that they're facing. So this right now, this is the biggest industry out there. This is where the most money is being spent. So to be successful with, seeing money come in for yourself, the key is to be in a niche where money is being spent. Like that is business basics, is to be offer a service, offer a product, offer a program where money is being actually spent. So $1.2 billion per day is being spent on e-learning products. But this is where it gets even more exciting. Like that we're only at the, front end of this. This is going to triple over the next couple of years. So this right now is a 2024, 1.2 billion. This is actually like beginning of this year, 2024. 2027, this number is expected to actually hit $3 billion per day. We're talking like $1 trillion a year industry. Like that, I can't even. That just blows my mind. I can't even comprehend what $1 trillion is. But this is what is being spent on these types of products, on products in the e-learning industry. So to be, successful with hitting a number like $10,000, your best route, the fastest route there, the easiest route there is to start with products that where people are already spending money, where there's already a market, where there's already a demand out there. So highly in demand, field highly in demand product is what e-learning. If you're going, okay, what is e-learning? This is where people are going online. You think about that. The last time that you went online to learn something, sorry, the last time that you wanted to learn something, where did you go? You went online, right? You probably, pulled out your phone, maybe pulled out your computer, typed in to Google, YouTube, wherever that is. How do I? And you're searching online. That is where people are going the same place, doing the same thing, and then finding courses, finding programs that can help them with those things. So that is what I mean by the e-learning industry. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and give myself a little bit more room here. That is for the first step is to have products, but you might be going, okay, I don't have products in this industry. I don't know anything about this industry. Like, how am I supposed to offer something? What I did not know until about 4 months ago was that you could actually start with products that are done for you. So I'm going to go ahead and switch this out so it's a little bit more clear here. These products are actually done for you where you don't have to go and create them, because that was the thing that I was looking at as a mama for, going, okay, I want to be in this industry. I want to be in the e-learning space. I want to be able to, have a business that's automated to be able to bring in passive income, but I don't have the time. I don't have the knowledge to go out and create something. I don't want to teach like how to build a website because I don't know how to do that. Like, I don't want to deal with all of that tech stuff. So to be able to start with products that are already done for me, to be able to hit the ground running, because I was thinking, okay, maybe I can do this future, maybe I can do like teach about online business 2-3 years down the road when the kids are older, when they're all in school. But I needed that income stream now. I needed a way to be able to make money now. And so with these products, they are done for you, ready to go out of the box. You don't have to come up with something on your own. You don't have to know even something to teach. And so with these products, as soon as you pick out which product it is that you want to go with, you have that product. It's done. You don't have to, come up with something, and you are able to promote that product with this blueprint. You get something that's I had never even heard of before. It's actually a way to be able to learn and earn at the same time. So with most programs, with most courses, you're going to purchase that knowledge. Like, that's just how it works. Like, I've bought multiple courses myself. You buy them, you consume that knowledge. That's great. Like, you know more at the end. But at the end, it's kind of like, okay, now I have to go out and figure out how to apply this on my own. I have to figure out, okay, how am I going to like use this to advance my business? How am I going to use this to generate more money, pay myself back for that investment? With this, we actually give you a way to learn and earn at the same time. And what this is it's something that is brilliant. It is called master resale rights. And so with that product, you not only get the information in the product, you get, actually, it's way more than just a course. It's a program, live and interactive, where we've got mentoring, we've got training, we've got, events happening every single day of the week. We had a tech call just this past Sunday. So even on the weekend, we've got stuff going on. Today, I believe there's a mentoring call today where we can hop and get live and interactive training with 6-figure and 7-figure mentors. Our mentor, 7-figure mentor, like $1 million mentor, is staying on those calls. To be able to answer people's questions. You're not going to get that in just a course. Like, a course does not that does not, that's not a course. This is a complete live and interactive, but you get that, but you also get those master resale rights to be able to learn the information, learn how to run an online business, learn all of the everything that goes into an online business. You're able to implement with the products that we give you the master resale rights for, and then you're able to learn that way, and then you're able to consume the next piece of knowledge, learn the next piece, and then able to implement and learn. So this is earn. You're able to learn the next piece, implement and earn. Learn, implement, earn. So it is an amazing way to be able to bring in money now, to be able to, hit the ground running with an online business and start bringing in money, to be able to bring in $900, to be able to bring in $600. These are the amounts that I see coming from a background where I was making, $10 here, $10 here, $20 there, and going, okay, this does not add up fast enough. Something has to change. It should be a 600. And so with these products, there's actually, you have the ability to get 4 income streams, to be able to get a $900, $600, $300, and then a $100 income stream with these products. I was going, okay, this actually stacks up. You will not know what it's like to see $900 come in until that happens to you. Imagine picking up your phone and you go, I just had $900 come in. That is like, that just blew my mind the first time that happened. But then to have these amounts come in and going, okay, this actually stacks up. This actually adds up. This actually like puts a dent in things. This is something to be excited about. This is why I am so passionate about sharing this. This is why I'm so passionate about sharing this with you, because I want you to know what this is like. I want you to know the freedom that this brings. I want you to know that you don't have to struggle of making a few bucks here, a few bucks that are never adding up enough at the end of the day, being stressed and anxious and worried. Like you don't have to go that route these days. There are better ways. There are better ways to be able to bring in money for your family. So imagine being able to bring in these amounts on a daily basis. This is exactly what we teach you inside of this program. This is exactly what we teach you how to do through an automation system, which I'm going to talk about more here in a second. But I want to break this down for you because this is where it gets so exciting. This is where where I just get so fired up. Do you realize that this $300 on a daily basis, this is $109,000 a year? And do you realize that $600 on a daily basis, this is $218,000 a year, and $900 on a daily basis, this is $328,000 a year. Like, what would these amounts do for your family? How would that make you feel to get to the end of the year having applied that knowledge, having been coachable, having followed a blueprint step by step by step by step, and you've got real amounts of money in your bank account, and you've done it in a way that gets you your time back. You've done it in a way where you're following the blueprint and you've learned how to master a 2-hour workday. This is not about you hustling harder. This is not about you putting in more time. This is not about you having to, work harder. That was the place that I was coming from, of going, okay, the math isn't working out here. For me to be able to double my income, I'm going to have to put in double the time. Like, there's just not enough time in the day. Like, what am I supposed to do? Not sleep at night to be able to bring in the money that my family needed? So this is this is why I am so excited about this. This is why I'm so excited to be able to bring in real amounts of money for my family that actually stack up, and have done it in a way where it is automated, where I don't have to, spend more of my time, where I don't have to sacrifice more of my time away from my family. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and let you, or talk a little bit about that automation system, because again, this is not about you working harder. This is not about you having to put in more time. This is about you building something. This is about you building your own brand. This is about you building your own business. This is about you building your following, building your email list. You guys realize that these days, email lists are your income. That's why everywhere you go, you're asked for your email. Like, you go to the grocery store, they want your email. You go, maybe the convenience store, they want your email. That is where the money is at, because at that point, that is where you can automate things. That is where it gets really exciting, because you can automate all of the sales process. And with this, the entire sales process is fully automated, where once you collect that email, then that automation system takes over. So with this automation system, what it allows you to do is to be able to let it do like 98% of the work for you. You're only responsible for the other 2% of the work. This is why this is a brilliant way to be able to have an income that is scalable, because this automation system, that is what is out there doing all of that follow up for you. That is what is out there doing all of that work with your customers, that you don't have to, where you don't have to be glued to your phone, where you don't have to be DMing random people, where you don't have to be bugging friends and family, where you don't have to be friend requesting people, being that annoying person that's trying to constantly sell something, where you can have an automation system that is out there working for you. So the way that this works, and we give you for free this automation system, you guys. So with this, what this consists of is your website, and we give you these. You do not need to have the tech skills behind this. With that website, you're going to collect those email addresses, because again, that is where your income lies. That is where you can create a consistent revenue stream. That is possible because of having an email list, because you have collected those emails up front. And so with that website, you're going to collect that email. And then the next web page is going to, and again, we give you those. The next web page has a video. This is from the mentor. This is not something that you have to put together, but this is something that we are already given, that is going to explain, that the program is going to explain exactly how this works. And then underneath that, that's where there's going to be a next button to go to the next page. And then that is where those products are available. With this automation system, you only need to do 2 things to get this up and running for yourself. Like, you realize you could be set up in the next 24 to 48 hours with a passive income stream, with an automated sales process that is out there working for you. So with these buttons, you're going to have them programmed. Like, you're going to go through step-by-step videos to get this set up and program these buttons so that they're going to your payment gateways. So when I mention, being able to bring in $900 at the 100% profit, that is possible because of those master resale rights that you own, but it's also possible because you have set up those payment buttons for you to get paid directly. So as soon as somebody goes over, they come to your website, they put in your email, watch the video and go, okay, yeah, this looks really cool. I would love to be able to do this. I would love to be able to start with products that are already done for me, with the automation system that's already done for me, where I don't have to have the tech skills, and to be able to have a 2-hour workday. And they're going and clicking through over to the last page where those products are. They're getting to your web page where you have your buttons already programmed. Your customers are able to pay you directly. So that is, step 1 to getting your automation set up is to go in and put in your payment gateways to those buttons, your PayPal, your Stripe, your Square, wherever it is that you want to get paid. The second piece of that is to put in your domain name. Now, this is the name of your website. So mine that I have been mentioning is empoweredpassiveincome.com. You're going to have your own website name. We walk you through how to get that, and we walk you through how to go and connect that in to your own website. And I'm going to mention this, I mention it every day, but I'm going to mention it again. But we've got 77, 78-year-old people, people pushing 80, who have followed along with these videos step by step, like all that to say that anybody can do this. And they're bringing in thousands of dollars for their family because they followed along step by step to get their domain name connected into the website and to get their own payment gateway connected into their website. And so all of that to, I want that to be inspiring to you, to be able to look at them and say, hey, if they can do it, pushing 80 years old, if they can do it, you can do it. If they can do it, I can do it. And that's what I was looking at, as going, okay, if these people can do it, I can do it. And so that's where I was, that I got my automation set up right before the end of summer. It was like one of the last days of school. I'm like, I've got to get this all set up. I put the baby down for a nap. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to go through those step-by-step videos that I just mentioned to get this set up. And I had this entire automation system set up and running that afternoon, like during her nap. In less than 2 hours, to have that set up. All that to say, like, imagine today having your automation system set up. This is what I call my freedom machine. Imagine having that set up today for yourself. With this, what this allows you to do is to be able to automate your entire sales process so that you're never having to bug people. You don't ever have to DM anybody, get on the phone with anybody, do any of those things that you may have. If you've been in an MLM, you don't have to bug friends and family. You just have a website where you're able to send people to, and this website does all of that, conversion for you. The other piece of that we give you for free is this sales funnel behind this. This is a series of emails, and this is the way marketing is done these days. These are my attempts at envelopes to represent those emails. These are set up to go out approximately 1 day apart. And with these, this is what is doing all of that follow up with your customers. This is what is taking somebody who has just found out about you and they're going, okay, this looks interesting. I'm not quite sure. And I do have people purchase right from, as soon as they get here, barely found out about me, have no idea, really who I am, and just found out about the website, like brand new. What I would call a cold lead, going from here, going and watching the video and going, okay, yes, this looks amazing, and going and purchasing. That does happen. But more people, often than not, will need some time to warm up. And so when you can do three things, when you can grow your know, like, and trust factor, that is where people get to a place of being able to purchase from you, of being, comfortable, having built that trust up. That is what this email sequence does that we give you. And so that is going to give that familiarity of somebody seeing your name in their email, in their inbox. And so what this does is all of these emails are going to point them back over to this last page where the products are available to purchase from you. And so we give you this entire email sequence. It's actually like 13, 14 emails that we give you for free. This whole thing is that automation sequence that is out there working for you, your freedom machine that gets you your time back, because all of this is automated. All of this is happening whether you're sleeping, whether you're out at the beach, whether you're at the pool, whether you're at the pumpkin patch. We just went to the pumpkin patch Sunday. Whatever it is that you're doing, this automation system is out there working for you. You don't have to be physically present. You don't have to be actively working. So this is one of the times that I love technology, because this is how sales come in. I do not have to be there. I do not have to be, physically present, physically on the phone with somebody, physically DMing somebody. But this automation system, that is what is doing all of that follow-up. That is what is converting potential leads who just found out about you, who just discovered your website, and is converting them into your paying customers. This is your brand that you're building with. This is your customer base. This is your email list. This is your, following. And we teach you how to do all of this. And we give you this entire automation system for free, a proven system, a proven, it's proven to convert for thousands of people. We've got thousands of people, all walks of life, all ages around the world, who are using this and seeing results from it, seeing money come in from it, seeing people come in, leads coming in to their automation system and going, okay, this looks interesting. They get those follow-up emails, or maybe they're just clicking through and purchasing right away. That is exactly, how this automation system works. That's the thing that frees up your time. That's the thing that makes it passive. So empoweredpassiveincome.com. That is why I called my website passive, because I wanted that passive income stream to be able to have an income that's actually scalable, where I'm not tied down to the time in the day. So for those of you just coming in here, my name is Lee Meyer. I'm a mom of 4 in Washington State. Empoweredpassiveincome.com. This is where you're going to go to get my 6-figure blueprint. It's going to explain exactly what it is that we're talking about this morning, exactly how $10,000 this month is possible for you, even if you've got no following, even if you've got no tech skills. Again, we give you this entire sales process, sales automation machine, like your freedom machine. We give you that. You don't have to have the tech. You don't have to know how to set that up. You're just putting in your domain name. You're putting in your payment gateways, but you need to be, just follow along with those step-by-step videos to get that set up. And again, anybody can do this. Anybody can follow along with these videos to get this set up. Again, we've got people in their 80s who are, pushing 80, who have gone through, set this up for themselves. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and give myself a little bit more room here. And the next piece of this is where that 2-hour workday comes in, because once you've got your automation system set up, you've got products that are already done for you. You check that off the list, that automation system. You could have this set up today. Like, you realize that I had mine set up in the afternoon, put the baby down for a nap, like less than 2 hours to have that set up. Once that's done, you don't have to go back in there and touch that. That's something that you do one time, and then it's out there working for you indefinitely. So with this, check it off your list as soon as that's set up. All you have to worry about on a daily basis is getting leads into that automation system, getting emails into that automation system. So with this, that is where the discovery process comes in. That is where the 2-hour workday comes in. But imagine having a 2-hour workday and being able to bring in $900. Imagine putting in, 2 hours, being able to see $600 come in, being able to see $300 come in, and then having this, system that is out there working for you, where you do not have to be physically present, where you don't have to be actively working. This 2-hour workday, it can be done, throughout the day. It can be broken up into little chunks. This does not have to be 2 hours all at once. It can be 10 minutes here. It can be 15 minutes there. It could be 30 minutes when the baby takes a nap. If you've got, a full-time job, it might be your lunch break. It might be a little bit on the weekends, whatever this looks like for you. Some of this, you could get the majority of your work week, say, done on a Saturday morning. If you've got a full-time job and you're working Monday through Friday, you can break this up for your life. You can break this up to fit with your schedule, right? And so with this 2-hour workday, all this consists of is getting your website discovered, getting your link discovered. So I've been mentioning mine, just like, I've been doing throughout this, empoweredpassiveincome.com. With your website, you're going to have multiple ways. We show you how to do this. We show you multiple platforms, multiple routes that you can go. And we are having people who have success going, these different routes, whatever works best for them. Not everybody's going to want to, go to the same place, go to the same platform. But we have, people having success on whatever platform that they choose to go with. Now, there's a couple of different routes. So I did mention platforms. I'm referring to social media, but that is not the only. I'll get to that here in a second. But the other route that I did not know existed, this is where it gets really crazy. So copy and paste ads. So if you can copy and paste, like this is kindergarten stuff here, right? If you can copy and paste over to free ad sites, these are sites, websites where people are going every single day. Hundreds of thousands of people are visiting these sites on a daily basis. By you simply copying and pasting an ad over to one of these free ad sites, you're going to be able to have a link to your website in this ad. And what that's going to do is somebody who sees that and going, okay, yeah, I would like to learn more. That is going to get them to go back to your website, just like I've been mentioning, and then go and get inside of your automations. Go and put in their email, go and get that follow up from you, where it's going to convert them from just somebody who's barely found out, who has, just a potential lead, just discovered you, and then convert them into a paying customer. That is how those copy and paste ads work. So again, anybody, like if you can copy and paste, you can do this. A kindergartner could do this, right? The other route to go with is social media. And so with this, we actually recommend creating 3 pieces of content a day for social media. With this, for me, I post my pieces of content over here to you guys for TikTok. That is where I post my pieces of content. Again, this was a social media platform that I had no experience with. I didn't even have an account. So I started posting those 3 pieces of content. In all of those pieces of content, what you're going to do, and we teach you how to create this content. We teach you, how to get in front of 5 billion people who are on social media. We teach you how to stop the scroll. We teach you how to connect with your perfect customer. We teach you how to relate, because people who know, like, and trust, that is when they're going to purchase from you. So in these pieces of content, we teach you exactly how to do this. And then in that piece of content, you're going to have a call to action. So much like with the copy and paste ads, having a link over to your website, with those pieces of content on social media, you're going to have a call to action in that piece of content. And that's going to just invite them, say, hey, if you would like more information, if you would like to, know how this works. And then you're going to ask them, invite them to go over to your website, just like I've been doing throughout this morning. When I've been saying, hey, this is my website, empoweredpassiveincome.com. You're going to, in those pieces of content. So with this, we actually even show you how to build a faceless brand. So if you're like, okay, I can never have a piece of content with my face on it, like I can't talk, whatever that is, we actually show you how to do faceless marketing. We show you how to build like an entire faceless brand where you don't ever have to show your face. If that's something that, for yourself, if you're extreme introvert, whatever reason, we show you how to do that as well. The other thing that you can do with social media is exactly what I'm doing right now, and that is going live. So with these 3 pieces of content, this is about 15 to 30 minutes of my day where I'm spending creating those pieces of content. With the going live, I go live for about 45 minutes. So if you add this up, it doesn't quite, the math doesn't quite add up to the 2 hours. The other piece of this that I do is spend about 15 minutes inside of our community getting trainings, getting plugged in. Again, this is live and interactive. This isn't just like a course you do one time and then you're left in the dark. You're left to figure it out all on your own. We've got, 42,000 people inside of our community. So I can literally go any time of day, get help from somebody. But we've also got those mentorings. We've got trainings going on every single day that are live and interactive. Right now, we're actually just coming to the end of a 90-day success sprint. And what this is it's mentoring from a 7-figure income earner, from a millionaire, that we get on a daily basis. So that is part of my 2-hour workday, is to plug into the community, plug in and get that mindset of a CEO, to be able to get that mindset training from a millionaire, to be able to take part in those live and interactive trainings that are happening on like a near daily basis inside of our community. All right, so with this, there's a few different routes that you can go with the social media. It does not have to be TikTok. It can be Facebook. It could be LinkedIn. It could be Instagram. We have people having success on all of these platforms. It could be Pinterest, wherever that is for you, that route that you want to go. You only need to choose one to have money coming in. You only need to really, get good at one to be able to have, a system like this, to be able to build your brand, to be able to bring in those sales on automation. So I'm going to go ahead and give myself a little bit more room here. But the next piece of this, once you go through those trainings, learn how to create that content, learn how to connect, learn how to have that call to action to get people over into your website, into your automation system, where that is going to do all of that follow up for you. That is when people are going into that automation system, and where that automation system is working to convert somebody who just discovered you, who just found out about your website, who just found out about how this program works. And they're going, yes, I would love to be able to have a 2-hour workday. Yes, I would love to be able to start with products that are done for me. And yes, I would love to be able to have products in a industry where billions of dollars are being spent every single day, 1.2 billion dollars, being spent every single day, projected to hit $3 billion per day. Yes, I would love to be able to have automation system that's out there working for me, and they're going to your website. They're going to through your email sequence that we give you. They're going to, to your sales page, and they're getting to that sales page and going, yes, I would love to be able to get started. And they're going and purchasing from you. That is when you get that new customer. That is when you are seeing $900, $600, $300 showing up in your bank account at that 100% profit. Because again, you have those rights. This is not you promoting somebody else and you getting a portion of it. This is not an affiliate. This is not an MLM where you're the little hamster on the wheel doing all the work, making somebody else rich, and you're getting a small portion. This is you getting 100% profit. So I want to leave you with one final thought before I go ahead and hop off here. But that final thought of, what would that do for you and your family to learn these skills, to bring in real amounts of money for your family, to get your time back? What would that do for you to learn the skills of daily pay, for you to be able to bring in $900 at a time? This is October, like beginning or only 8 days into October, to start learning these skills over the next couple of months. Start bringing in real amounts of money for your family. How would that change your holidays? You get to December 31st, you're so proud of yourself for the skills you've learned. You get to January 1st, and you're starting to see $900 come in on a more regular basis. You're starting to see it come in on a daily basis. Do you realize that $900, that is $328,000 a year? What would that do for your family? You get to the end of 2025 and you've got an extra $328,000 in your bank account. Would you be able to go and get all of your debts paid off? Would you be able to pull out your computer, send in that last loan on your, or last payment on your car loan, on your student loan, maybe your mortgage, or maybe you're like, I'm getting out of this apartment, I'm going and buying a house. You've got cash, or you've got a good chunk to put towards a home purchase. What would this do for you? Would it mean that you're able to leave your 9 to 5? Would it mean that you're able to leave a job that you hate? What would this do for you? I'm going to leave you with that final thought. Empoweredpassiveincome.com. This is where you're going to go to learn the 6-figure blueprint. As soon as you get here, you're going to see a place to put in your email. You're going to put that in. On the very next page, you're going to get a video with that 6-figure blueprint. That's going to explain exactly what this is that I've been talking about, exactly how it works. Watch that video all the way through, because it will answer your questions. Watch it all the way through. Underneath that, when you finish watching, there's a button under that. That is going to take you over to the 4 different products that are available. All of these are a way to be able to learn and earn at the same time, because you get not only the products, but you get the master resale rights attached to those products. You get all of the training. You get access to our community, 42,000 people inside of our community. Proof is in the pudding, right? But you have all of those people to be able to get your questions answered. You have ongoing mentoring. You have live and interactive training where you're able to connect with people. You're able to get your questions answered. You can not have success with this when you plug into that and you get the help that you need. Literally anybody can do this. That is why I am so excited to be able to share this with you. So empoweredpassiveincome.com. I do need to hop off here and tell my husband goodbye. So I'm going to go ahead and wish you a fabulous rest of your day, but I am so excited for you. All right. Have a fabulous day, and I will see you soon.